park in the air, CQ, park in the air, Kilo Echo 9, Bravo Alpha Hotel, calling CQ, park in the air.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QSL.
QSL.
Got you at a 5-7 coming into US 1416 in Pennsylvania, QSL.
Thank you for 1416 Pennsylvania. You're 57 North Carolina.
Copy the 57 North Carolina. I appreciate the contact. 73.
73.
Kilo Echo 9, Bravo Alpha Hotel. Yours is.
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Mike Papa.
Station ending in Papa. Come back.
Roger, Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Mike Papa. QSL.
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Mike Papa. QSL.
Roger, Josh. I got you a 5x9 into Oklahoma Oscar Kilo. QSL.
Copy the 5-9 Oklahoma. I've got you the 5-9 as well coming into US 1416 Pennsylvania.
QSL, hey, thank you for acting. 73, my friend.
Thanks for the contact. 73. Kilo Echo 9, Bravo Alpha Hotel. Yours is. CQ, parks in the air, CQ, parks in the air, Kilo Echo 9, Bravo Alpha Hotel, calling CQ, parks in the air. CQ, parks in the air, CQ, parks in the air, Kilo Echo 9, Bravo Alpha Hotel, calling CQ, parks in the air. CQ, parks in the air.
7 Kilo Hotel Zulu K7 kilohertz KHZ. Yeah, no, well, I guess Milton wasn't quite that nice to me. It bent over my Cushcraft R8, even though my R8 was guide. I guess it couldn't take the 110 mile an hour winds that we got here in the Carrollwood area of Tampa. But yeah, I know what you mean. They finally came to pick up all the debris from all the trees that everybody cut and put in front of their house.
And full call signs phonetically, over. Very good. Okay, well that probably that is means.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ 20 meters. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ 20 meters, CQ and standing by.
J0SBH, over.
The frequency is in use. The frequency
Yeah, I heard a 0 SBH.
in use.
Yeah, Kilowatt 0, Sierra, Delta Hotel.
Hoy sí eso me más, porque así están ficando sencilla, no me van a pegar mal.
Okay, I'll keep it short because I guess the frequency is in use. I asked a second ago. Nobody got back to me when I asked if the frequency was in use 2 or 3 times. You are 55, North Carolina, Stephen.
Frequency in use. Frequency in use. Frequency in use.
You are 57, Stephen.
Okay, very good. You're about 5 and 8 to 9 here into Aurora, Colorado. I didn't get your call written down, but I get it written down next go around. The other band's up and down. So just about 10 meters. In a contact station in New York. So 10, 15 meters are both open and 17 also. So very surprised to see the bands opening up, over.
Yep, roger that. Roger that. You're 57. 73. I'm going to clear the frequency. Nice to contact you. Nice for you getting back to me. I know this guy says the frequency is in use. Just easier to give it to him. 73.
Okay, 7-3. Let me get your call again for the log, over.
Whiskey 4, NDK. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Como corta la frecuencia, hombre, yo no me embuita nada, que no me van a ganar que vino
November
para
Delta Kilo. 7-3.
Okay, is this frequency in use? is the frequency in use. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ. Calling CQ on 14275, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4, NDK, CQ. CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, CQ. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. Sorry, did not catch your call sign. Will you please try again?
Victor Echo 2, India Echo Lima.
Victor Echo 2, India Echo Lima. Is that Daniel?
That would be correct. I've got you as Nathan.
Yes, that is correct. Name is Nathan. I'm in North Carolina, and you are 5'7" here, North Carolina.
You are about a 5'5", 5'6". The band is going a little bit up and down, but I can hear you very well.
Okay, Roger, Roger. I'll put it down as 5'6" so we have the log synced, and you sound pretty good. How's it going today?
It's pretty good. We had a nice sunny day with the winds were very low today, so we got a lot of stuff done outside. We're sitting at the freezing point right now.
You're at the freezing point, huh? Yeah, we are at about 55 degrees. What is that, 18 Celsius? Is that correct?
Sounds about right, and sounds like a very comfortable temperature.
Yeah, it's very nice. Great day for walking the dogs and getting some errands run and sitting inside and getting work done. Over.
I did the same thing, and I have a dog, and I get her out every, twice a day for a good walk, but I also work today on changing my tractor over to winter use, so I took the motor off and put the snowblower on and put a little cab on it, and that's the way I roll for wintertime.
Okay, sounds great. Sounds great. I'm live streaming, by the way, live streaming on YouTube, and you can check it out on Go Amateur Radio. Over.
Yeah, I've got your page up here, just your QRZ page. But yeah, I'll check that out. And sounds like you've got a wire antenna.
Yes, I have a 40-meter doublet that I made. It's based on the Soda Beams plans, and I extended it. It goes up about 45 feet. It's homebrew ladder line, 600 ohm, and it is using spreaders made from chopsticks. Over.
Great. That's working very well for you. I'm running MT450D with a Yagi, a 3-element Yagi that works on 20, 15, and 10.
Well, it's definitely working for you. You're probably doing all the work right now. Are you running barefoot?
Yeah, I'm running 100 watts.
Okay, well, it sounds really good, Daniel. Great. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad to meet you there. And if you happen to get in there, let me know. I'm trying to figure out how to get chat to work, but this is my second day of using OBS, so we will see. I can see it on my other channel, but I can't seem to see it here on the desktop, but I can see everything else. Hopefully the audio is good. So let me know if you end up looking at it, and let me know how your audio turns out. 73, Daniel. I will close it out and let you have your final Victor Echo 2 India Echo Lima. This is Whiskey 4 NDK.
Very good, Nate. It's a great sounding signal, and hope you do well on your DXing. And we'll talk to you later.
Hey, thanks so much. 73 from Whiskey 4 NDK. QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK, CQ, and standing by.
Quebec Ford, Juliet Tango Kilo.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Juliet Tango Kilo, QSL.
It's Kilo Quebec 4, Juliet Tango Kilo. Coming in as
Yeah, you took a deep fade there. I didn't get my report. You're about a 55 here.
You're about a 5'7", South Florida.
Okay, 5'7", South Florida. So I think I got your call sign wrong. Could you tell it to me again?
Kilo Quebec 4, Juliet Tango Kilo.
Okay, got it, Martin. I'm sorry about that. Thanks for giving it back to me again. What are you running there in Florida?
I've got a little Q90 running 20 watts with an in-fed just running across the backyard so the grandkids can look at it.
Okay, roger, roger. And you're using a G90. Sounded good, working well. I'm on a doublet antenna, 40-meter doublet, running 100 watts with the Yaesu FTDX10. Sounded good. Glad to get you there in Florida, West Palm Beach. We'll be down there in a couple weeks. Thanks for the contact, Martin. Nice to meet you. Tell me a little bit about what you've been getting into today.
I'm sorry, and where are you?
Charlotte.
Okay, Charlotte, yeah. I'm headed to Charlotte tomorrow morning. Apply for a company, do some aviation work, and I'll be up there tomorrow, 8:30ish, 9:30.
Oh, QSL. So you're doing aviation work. Are you applying for a position, or are you already doing the work?
Already work. I'm ready to end at the end of a very mediocre career right now. So I got a few, maybe another year in me flying for a company.
QSL. Well, it sounds better than what I'm doing right now. I started my own business, and it's very slow right now, and I'm trying to get another job in customer success and software, or working for a recovery place for folks that are dealing with life issues. So we'll see how that works out. Excellent. Well, I appreciate the contact, and I hope we get to talk again, and I hope you have a decent trip to Charlotte. It is 55 degrees Fahrenheit and clear blue skies. Over.
That's what I like to hear. All right. Have a good evening.
73, and check out my YouTube channel, which is Go Amateur Radio. Over.
All right, I'll sure do it. I'll watch you good. Thanks, man.
Okay, thank you. 73. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 W4 NDK, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. Got a phone call. Be right back.
India Hotel, KI5, NIH. Name here is Roland, QSL. Yeah, it's Kilowatt India 5, November India Hotel.
Is the frequency in use? The frequency in use. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ.
November Whiskey, November Whiskey.
November Whiskey, procedure call.
CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Really open it up, but I can't believe how many people come in there with exactly the same thing, and I'm like, well, I don't know, I don't even know how I got it. He said it just happens. I mean, it's just something that happens, you know.
Yeah, you know what was weird? I got it on both of my thumbs, my left hand and my right hand, and I don't know how I got it both at the same time, and it was really driving me nuts. I was about ready to go to the doctor, and next thing you know, it went away and never came back. I never had it again. And then now I got it on my middle finger, on my right hand. But it'll probably go away. Last time I got it, it went away. If it doesn't, then I guess I'll be seeing the doctor too. What are they giving you, like a cortisone shot?
Yeah, he gave me a steroid shot, and I don't know, it wasn't too bad. He numbed it down pretty good with some ice or something, but anyway, it'll take a while before I know whether it works or not.
I never heard of it. What is it?
It's when your finger locks up, like let's say you make a fist. When you make a fist and you open your fingers, well, some of my middle finger just stayed locked in the fist position, and you got to kind of like stretch it out to open it back up again. It kind of locks up.
Oh, sort of maybe like a Charlie horse or something?
Yeah, it's called trigger finger.
Okay, I don't think I've ever had that before, but if I ever have that, I hope...
CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ.
And my friend, take care of 73.
73, and if you could on the fuelset.com confirm that would be great. 73 could be it.
Yeah, I do that, my friend. 73, Tango, Italy, 2 Charlie, Charlie.
Okay, there's a station in Japan Hotel 1. Japan Hotel 1 Lima Bravo Radio. Good afternoon, you 5 and 7, over. Roger, Hideo. Roger, the name here is Carlos. The name here is Carlos in Costa Rica. Thank you for the contact and 73. Bye.
Victor Echo 5, Tango Victor.
Somebody.
Kilo Alpha 5, Hotel Quebec Uniform.
Okay, Q1 said again. Tango, Italy 2, Charlie.
Victor Echo 5, Tango Victor.
5 Tango Victor, 59.
Oh, thanks to 5 and 9. You're 5 and 7, 5 and 7. And name here is Gilbert.
OSL Gilbert, thank you. 73.
73, Carlos.
Kilo Charlie 5, Alpha. Okay, KC5 Alpha Victor Christopher. 59 in Costa Rica, Chris. QSL?
Roger that, QSL
73, thank you. Ping I2CC.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo.
Who's the station from Japan? Japón Radio 2, Santiago, Francia, Dinamarca. Buenas noches, 59, el nombre Carlos, adelante. Ok, Hideo, dame el call sign again, Ok, dame tu indicativo nuevamente, el call sign, over. Ok, Hideo, sí, Japón Radio 2, Santiago, Francia, Dinamarca. Pues Hideo, thank you por el contacto y buenas tardes. Bye, PI2CC.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo. Whiskey 4, NDK.
Kilo 7, Tango Papa Hotel, 59.
Roger, I've got T58 and Yakima Washington.
USL, Steve, thank you, 73.
73.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo.
Kilo Alpha 5, Hotel Quebec Uniform.
Whiskey 4, November Delta, Kilo. Whiskey 4, NDK. Is the frequency in use. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. The frequency in use. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ.
And it was made for the 11 meter band, and then they remade it for the 10, 11, and 12 meter band, wherever you want to tune it. And I guess it's pretty much the same thing as the old one, just a little bit different. So same concept, just a little different.
Then, Kilo Alpha 4, Romeo, Oscar, Germany, calling CQ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Who's the Whiskey 4 guy?
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Oh, okay, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, big signal there. You're 59 plus there, Roger.
Oh, yeah, you too. Thanks very much. Is your name Roger?
Roger. Roger Rabbit.
All right. You are 59 plus over Charlotte also. Great signal. I'm streaming right now. Hope that's okay.
Roger. Yeah, not a problem. The call is Kilowatt America, number 4, Romeo, Oscar Golf. Name is Roger. Romeo, Oscar Golf, Echo Romeo. And we're located about 80 miles northwest of Orlando in a little town called Dunellen in Ocala, Florida. I hope all is well there with you, Roger.
Yep, QSL. Yep, I see you're in Ocala. Roger, you sound great. And I'm located in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm running a 40-meter homebrew doublet antenna with spreaders made from chopsticks and a FTDX10. Over.
Roger on the FTDX10. Sounds great. A big signal there, too. I'm running Studio Air here today. It's a Kenwood TS990, Kenwood TS990. The microphone is a Neumann TLM 102, and that's going into a DBX 286 Sugar. The antenna is a 4-element JK monobander, pointing your way, and running about a kilowatt PEP. Roger?
Okay, well, you're definitely doing all the work. I'm just running the doublet, 100 watts, using the MD100 microphone and an FTDX10. So real basic station here. And, yeah, you sound great. I love those Neumann mics. They are great microphones. Over.
Roger. Oh, yeah, fantastic. German. It's a German-made microphone. But they do work very well with HF fidelity there. So a little on the expensive side, but you get what you pay for, Roger.
Yes, that's a Roger that. And you pay well with the. That's for sure. You get a lot out of them. They're the best mics made. Some of the best mics made. Well, great. Thank you for letting me come back to your CQ call. Kilo Alpha 4 Roger Oscar Golf. I'm going to scan the bands, maybe call CQ, find an open frequency if there is one, and stream it on the channel. I just wanted to see how it was getting out. Over.
Yeah, well, you're right on. You're sounding fantastic here. Big signal, FTDX sounds great. So good luck. Have fun there. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Thanks for the call this evening. Kilo Alpha 4, Romeo, Oscar, Germany, 73.
73, Roger.
QRZ.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ. Whiskey 4 NDK. CQ and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4 NDK. CQ and standing by.
That's for the yard today.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is W4 NDK. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ.
De costumbre acá en la cadena. A 402.
Is the frequency in use? CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. KF0 OCB, could you do that phonetically, please?
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Tango Victor.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Tango Victor, Ronald in Iowa.
That's me. Yep, Central Iowa. What was your call sign again?
Call sign is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Okay, yep, it's Central Iowa, Boone, Iowa. I don't know if you know where I are familiar with Iowa. We're about 40 miles north of Des Moines, the capital.
Okay, yes, I know where that is generally, and yeah, I have a friend from Lamar's, Iowa. Over. Well, you sound about 53 here, North Carolina.
Okay, we're rainy, foggy day here, about 48 degrees.
48 degrees, roger that, and rainy, and we are 54 degrees, and it's dark, but it was sunny when the sun set. Over.
Okay, yeah, we got kind of a dreary today, but we're not complaining. We've had a lot worse weather this late into November here.
Yes, that's true. What's my report there, Ronald? Sorry, there was a little birdie that went across the audio. What was the report again, please? Okay, thank you for the 5-8. Hey, excellent talking to you, Ronald. I hope to talk to you down the band. 73, my friend.
Okay, we'll talk to you again later. 73, about supper time here, so I'll say 73. Stay up here.
Yeah, I'm having trouble making you out over the noise. That's the problem. I'm trying to listen, but I don't have my headphones on, and I'm trying to make out the audio. There's a lot of noise on the band tonight. Okay, 73, Ronald. Thanks for coming back to me. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, CQ, CQ.
Yeah, do you copy Victor Echo 3, Quebec Alpha Mike?
Victor Echo 3, Quebec Alpha Mike, 5910 over, North Carolina.
Yeah, you sound pretty good here. You're about a 5 and 5. Name is Mark. I'm located in Waterloo, Ontario. Go ahead.
Hey, Mark, sounding very good. Looks like you might have a Yaesu. Is that what you're talking on?
Say again?
What kind of, what's your working conditions there, Mark?
Oh, I'm running the ICOM 7800, about 200 watts into a dipole, but about 14 meters. Go ahead.
Okay, well, it's definitely working for you. It sounds great. And I'm running a FTDX10 to a 40-meter doublet antenna, 100 watts, 100 watts. Over.
Cool. Yeah. You're about a 5 and 6 now. You're coming up a little bit. I just put my FTDX10 in its little suitcase. I'm taking that with me to Europe later in the month.
Oh, nice. Going to Europe, and I'm going to operate from there. That sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, this time it's staying there because I got a new place over there, and it's going to stay there for a while.
Very nice. Where's your place? Are you in England or France, or where are you going?
Southern France, Antibes.
That sounds very nice. Yeah, I used to work for a guy that was based in Paris. Well, have fun over there, and hope to talk to you while you're there. Over.
It's going to be difficult, but we could do it. Paris is about 1,100 kilometers away from where I'm at. I'm like next to Italy. Go ahead.
Oh, yep. Roger. Well, sounds like a wonderful time there, Mark. My name is Nate, by the way, November Alpha Tango Echo, and I am streaming this on YouTube so you can hear your audio. Over.
Cool. So what's your call sign again? I need to get this written down here.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Okay, very good. There, Nate. Well, listen, thanks for the cue, though. And, your signal's coming up higher now. You're about a 5 and 7 now, so the band is definitely changing. Go ahead.
Yeah, excellent. Good. That's good to know. It was rough last night. Well, nice to make a contact with you, Victor Echo 3, Quebec Alpha Mike. Mark, this is Nate in Charlotte, North Carolina. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Turn it back over to you.
Okay, 7-3 there, Nate, and have a good one. W4, November Delta Kilo from BE3, Quebec Alpha Mike. Take it easy.
Enjoy your trip, 73. QRZ.
Kilo 1, Mike Charlie Oscar Mobile.
Kilo 1, Mike Charlie Oscar Mobile.
QSL, good evening to you. You are coming in nicely to Florida. Orlando, by the way, 5 and 9 in the mobile, QSL.
Yeah, you're doing really well in the mobile today, Javier. You sound great. 5-9, 10 over, North Carolina.
Roger, Roger. Thank you for the 59 and the 10 over. Yeah, I'm here actually on Kissimmee. I was in Orlando, but I've been traveling here on 441 towards the Kissimmee area, and you sounding great all the way.
Oh, yeah, you're sounding great, too. What are you running there in the car?
I'm using a 7100 and a hamstick, 20-meter hamstick on the mounted on a K400 mount on the back of the Kia.
It's working well. Sounds really good here. I'm using my doublet antenna, 100 watts at the home QTH. And are you running 100 watts?
Yeah, QSL full 100 watts, and yeah, that's basically the full power when I do the HF on the radio. When I do my activations on port, I would run 100 watts.
Well, you definitely got it set up right. I used to have a mobile HF rig permanently installed in my Lexus, but I bought a new one, a hybrid, so I don't have one in there. But I have it, I can just pop it in the trunk, and I have a ditch light mount under the front hood on the right, so I can just hook an antenna up to that anytime I want really easily. Well, great, Javier. Sound really good. Thanks for coming back to me. Your audio will be available, and it is live right now on YouTube on my channel. Over.
Roger, Roger, QSL. I will not be able to write down the Q sometimes because I'm driving, but hopefully you can see me over there by QRZ. If anything, if you want send me an email or something with the times because I don't have anything to run in the car. But anyway, have a good night, my friend. K1MCO, be clear on the mobile.
Okay, see you later. K1MCO 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. QR.
Kilo Charlie 0, Quebec, November Lima.
Kilo Charlie 0, Quebec, November Lima. Is that Verland in Iowa?
That's 100% Verland here in the state of Iowa. Back at you, Jim. I thought I had to go back to you. Yeah, how's things going down where you're at?
Well, it seems to be getting dark earlier and earlier. Good day today. Did a lot of taking care of the pets and applying for jobs. My name is Nate, by the way. My name is Nate, short for Nathan. Over.
Copy on that, Nate. I hear you for sure. What is your QTH? Where are you at?
I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm streaming from here so you can hear your audio on my YouTube channel, Verland.
Okay, I normally don't get on the YouTube there to go along with the. So, but I heard you and I thought you are sounding great here. So I'll let you go. You have a good one, and catch you another time. Okay.
Okay, Roger, Roger. Nice to meet you. Got a great signal, 5.9. And what was my report?
Yeah, you're 5x9 here. 5x9 all the way. Couldn't sound better.
Yeah, you too. All right. Well, 73. Nice to meet you. Kilo Charlie 0, Quebec, November Lima. 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Kilo 4, Fox Whiskey Oscar.
Ending in Delta, stand by. Kilo 4, Fox Whiskey Oscar. Go ahead.
QSL, got you here at a 5.9 in Kentucky, Kilo Yankee.
Okay, Dwayne, you're 5.9 in North Carolina. Sounded good. What are your working conditions here?
I'm running an ICOM 7300 in a multi-band in-fed with a 49-to-1 un. Talking on a Hall BM17 headset, which I'm trying out with my hand switch. And I'm really anxious to check your YouTube video out and see what this thing sounds like. Just got it yesterday.
Oh, yeah, the BM17. Excellent. I've been thinking about getting a new headset. I use some headphones here, and I have a boom mic stand. Let me take a look at which one that is. I think I know what it is. Well, it sounds good, and you should be able to hear your audio.
Roger, Roger. Well, this has got the one earpiece. It's not the dual. The dual, they're out of stock, and I went ahead and went with the one earpiece. It's interchangeable for left or right ear. And I think I might like that for doing activations because I always like to kind of have an ear open to what's going around me.
Yeah, me too. I like to have one ear because I can actually hear my voice a little bit better when I'm talking and make sure I'm not talking too loud. Well, that looks nice. That's a good headset. Well, enjoy that. Have fun out there in your activations. I might invest in something like that. And nice to meet you. My name is Nate once again, and you'll find my channel at Go Amateur Radio. Over.
Roger, roger. I'll sure write that down. I appreciate it, Nate. Enjoy the QSO and have yourself a good one. I know you get some other ones out there wanting to talk to you. So I appreciate it. And all you do, this is K4FWO, is going to be clear with W4NDK.
K4FWO 73 from Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. And there was a station ending in Delta standing by. Go ahead.
Kilowatt 9, Kilowatt United Delta.
Kilowatt 9, Kilowatt United Delta. Ronald in Illinois. You're 5-7 here, North Carolina.
Yeah, QSL there, Nate. You got a beautiful signal here. We're in northeastern Illinois in a town called Libertyville. Excuse me. And we're near the Illinois-Wisconsin state line, and I have I'm just puttering around here with 100 watts to a dipole and C450 GEA2. But your signal is wonderful here. K9KUD.
Thank you very much. And your signal sounds great too, Ronald. And thank you for the working conditions. I'm using a Yaesu FTDX10, going to an LDG tuner up to 4-to-1 balun and a 40-meter homebrew doublet antenna with 600 ohm homemade ladder line. Okay, Ronald, nice to meet you there. Thank you for the contact. Thanks for finding me. Kilo 9, Kilo Uniform Delta 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Yeah, okay, Nate. 73. I do have another station up in UP of Michigan, which I'm going deer hunting this weekend, so I'm going to be on the air from Portable 8, town called Daggett, Michigan, in the UP. So maybe I'll get a hold of you then. This is K973s, and good evening. And it's dark already down here in Illinois, so and the temperature's 52 degrees. 73, Nate, and have a nice evening. K9KUD.
Yes, 73. Nice to meet you. Have a good evening. QRZ?
Kilo Hotel, Quebec.
Okay, the Quebec standby. Oscar, go ahead.
Kilo 6, Uniform Mike Oscar. I'm in the Villages, Florida.
Okay, Michael, in Florida, at the Villages, you are 5-5 here, North Carolina.
Thank you for the report. You are 5-9 plus, plus 10 on my rig here in the Villages.
Okay, thank you for the 5-9 plus 10, and I appreciate the contact there. What is your antenna before you go, and I'll get over to the other station that ends in Quebec. What was your antenna?
It's a Alpha Delta GXCE in my attic.
Okay, well, it's working in the attic, and we have a Villages up here. We don't have a Villages up here. We have a Sun City up here, so there's a ham club there at Sun City. Have fun down there at the Villages. You're sounding good, Michael. Nice to meet you. 73.
73, Nate.
Okay, station in Quebec, please. Go ahead.
Yes, this is November 0, Kilo Hotel, Quebec. John, St. Louis, Missouri. Go ahead.
John, we talked on October 31st. You had a rain gutter antenna. Is that what we're talking on right now?
Yes, sir. Running 100 watts out of the 7300. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't forget the rain gutter antenna. 100 watts. So you're about a 5-7 here, a 5-7, North Carolina. Doing well tonight there, John. Over.
Hopefully, fellas, be able to hear me a little bit better. W4 November Delta Kilo, N0KHQ, back to you.
Yeah, N0KHQ. What was my report there in Missouri? Over.
Oh, God, you're 5'9", no problem at all. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Thanks very much. I'm running barefoot with the doublet with 3 feet of coax, so it can sometimes get out. Just depends on the bands. Well, thank you very much, John, for the contact. Good to catch you again. And you'll hear your audio on Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. Over.
Well, thank you a bunch. Yeah, I've been messing around with it a little bit, and I think I've got the audio set where I want it, but you never can tell. You have a good day. W4 is DK, and 0KHQ. Be clear on your final, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, N0KHQ. Good to talk to you again. 73. And QRZ?
Kilo Golf, 9 Golf.
Wow, Kilo Golf, 9 Golf. You about blew my speakers out, James, in Illinois. Doing really well here. 5-9, 20 over.
All right, well, you're 5-9 in Southern Illinois. Sounding good here.
Okay, yeah, sounding very good. You might want to, you're a little bit hot. Your mic's a little distorted, but it is really getting out. What kind of power are you running today?
I'm running about 600 watts, and I just backed off the gain a little bit, dropped it down from 45 to 34, see if that does any better.
Yeah, you can listen to it on my YouTube channel, Go Amateur Radio. Still a little bit hot, but a little better, a lot better. So you're 5'9". What is your antenna?
I'm running a Moshi CA33 Junior right now.
All right, well, you're doing all the work. I'm just running 100 watts with the doublet antenna, a 40-meter doublet I built myself. Yeah, sounds very good. Kilo Golf, 9 Golf. Beautiful dog you got there. What kind of dog is that?
She's a German wire-haired pointer.
German wire-haired flighter?
Pointer. She's a bird dog.
Oh, pointer. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I should know pointers. Yeah, roger that. Beautiful dog. You know, we have a Carolina dog, which is a wild breed, and then we have a boxer mix. So they're a lot of fun. They kept my wife up last night all night. Over.
All right. Is that Carolina dog? Is that the Boykin Spaniel?
The Carolina dog is a Dixie Dingo or an old yeller dog. They came over the Bering Straits 5,000 years ago from Asia, and they live in South Carolina wild, down near Aiken, South Carolina. Over.
Okay, very good. I think I had heard of them before. I was just getting the two confused a little bit, I guess. Over.
Yeah, they have very interesting personalities. They climb, and they're very private because they're wild dogs, and I guess they hide from humans. Well, Kilo Golf, 9 Golf. Nice to meet you. Thanks for the contact. Great audio. 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
All right, 73, and have a great evening.
You too. And QRZ?
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Hotel 9.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, please try again. Okay, I've got you on my speakers here, and I'm having trouble making out your suffix. Can you give me your suffix? I think it starts with a hotel. Is that correct?
Hotel Mexico.
Okay, is it Terry? Okay, Terry, you're about a 41 here in North Carolina.
Okay, he's 8057. I'm on a 3300, just 100 watts, and
Yes, sir. I didn't make it out. It's going below the noise, but I heard 7300. Tell me your antenna, and then I'm going to get some more stations that might be waiting. What kind of antenna are you running?
It's a Hustler 6 BTV vertical.
BTV vertical. Got it. Well, Terry, thanks for coming in here. You can hear your audio on Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. Kilo Foxtrot 5, Hotel Mike. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. 73, Terry. Have a good evening. QRZ?
November 4, Sierra 0, Foxtrot Delta Mobile.
Okay, November 4, standby, ending in Delta Mobile. Go ahead.
Roger, thank you. Kilo Sierra 0, Foxtrot Delta Mobile.
Kilo Sierra 0, Foxtrot Delta in Kansas Mobile. Wow. You're 5'9" here, North Carolina. What are you running there, Michael?
Just running ICOM 7000, about 60 watts. The antenna is doing the work. It's a Scorpion SA680 in the back corner of the bed of the pickup there. That works pretty good for me.
Oh, yeah, it sure does. Oh, yeah, there it is in your picture. I wish I had one of those. I need a pickup truck for that. Awesome. Well, you're doing real well there, Michael. Is it Michael or Mike?
Go by either one. Yeah, the Ridge line is a unibody, so that took care of a whole bunch of my bonding and grounding for me.
Yeah, that might be the perfect ham truck there. Well, excellent. Kilo Sierra Zero Foxtrot Delta, Michael. Sounds really good. I'm running a homebrew doublet here, 100 watts. 957 miles between us. You're doing well. Hey, congratulations. And, yeah, I used to have a car that was fully bonded together and really enjoyed running mobile in it. But I sold that one because I let it sit too long during COVID. It started to burn oil. But 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Thanks for finding me. And you can hear your audio on Go Amateur Radio.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah, if you look down the page a little further, you can see the operating position. All the radios got HF through UHF in there. So, yep. Hey, appreciate making contact. I hope you have a lot more fun making more contacts. This is KF0FD73.
Okay, let me look it up right now. KF0SD, is that right?
Kilo Sierra, Kansas, 0 field date.
Okay, yeah, nice installation there with the head units right there near the console. Looks really good. And oh, you got the little extra display. What do you call those displays that you can buy for radios?
Actually, this is just a extra screen for one of those backup cameras that has 2 inputs, so that's going into one of them. And honestly, never installed the backup camera. So that's all it is. Just kind of sits up there so I can keep the eyes on the road while I'm spinning the dial down below.
QSL, that's interesting. Pretty cool. Well, nice setup. Thanks for finding me out there and sharing that information. Really enjoy it. Kilo Sierra Zero Foxtrot Delta Whiskey 4 NDK 73, my friend.
73. Have fun.
Have fun. And there was a November 4 standing by.
November 4 Alpha Bravo Tango.
November 4 Alpha Bravo Tango, the aircraft carrier. Awesome. My uncle was on the Saratoga. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. My name is Nate. Is your name Cleve?
That's it. Like short for Cleveland, but it's not short for anything.
Roger, Roger. I like it. Nice name. It's good to have an original name. My name Nathan was very original at one point. Now there's a lot of people named Nathan, but I love it. Yeah, you sounded good. 5'9" here, North Carolina.
Oh, you're a 5'9 plus about 10 here in Millington, Tennessee, just north of Memphis. Over.
I love talking to folks up there. There must be something about the soil and the distance. Whenever I'm talking to someone north of Memphis, they're just blasting in here. What kind of antenna are you running, Cleve?
I'm running a 3-wire fan dipole, but the last 20 feet of it, the last 16 feet of it, on the west end, is over a metal roof workshop. And that skews the radiation pattern to the east. And so you're directly off the end of my antenna. Over.
Okay, yeah, well, it's definitely working. That roof's acting as part of the antenna. Sounds real good, Cleve. Really good. And I'm running a homebrew doublet antenna, and it's running southwest northeast. But I don't think they're directional necessarily. But you're really getting in here well. And I'm running 100 watts. How much power are you running?
Let me check here. Oh, I'm running an IC7300 into about a 56-year-old Heathkit SB200 with original tube, and it's putting out right now about 500 watts peak. Over.
Okay, well, no wonder you're doing so well, but you got the good setup up there also. Well, thanks for finding me, and you can hear your audio on YouTube on Go Amateur Radio, and I really appreciate the contact. 73?
Okay, 73, and God bless.
Yeah, God bless you too. QRZ?
Whiskey 0 Juliet Lima, Charlie.
Juliet Lima, go ahead.
This is Whiskey 0 Juliet Lima Charlie. That is Whiskey 0 Juliet Lima Charlie. My name is Jeremy, and I'm located in Central Kansas. You're 5758. Over.
Thank you for the 5-8. You are 5-4 here. North Carolina, Jeremy. What you running there?
I'm on an old TSC 50S, 100 watts barefoot into an eddy-fed dipole 30 feet in the air.
Well, it's definitely working for you, and I appreciate you getting me here on the band, Jeremy. Nice to make a contact. My name is Nate, and I'm in North Carolina. You can hear your audio on Go Amateur Radio. 73, my friend, from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening. This is Whiskey 0 Juliet Lima Charlie, 73 from Kansas.
73, and QRZ?
Whiskey 3, Charlie Delta Foxtrot.
Whiskey 3, Charlie Delta Foxtrot. Michael or Mike in Punta Gorda, Florida. 5-9 here.
QSL, thanks for the pickup. You're also 5-9 here, and I don't have my computer in front of me, so I can't check on all your stats, but you're booming in tonight. Sounds like you have a nice little time up going. So thanks for the pickup.
Yeah, thanks for finding me, Michael. Before you go, what's your antenna?
I'm running a Yaesu FD857 into a 20-meter long wire inset.
Okay, well, it's definitely working for you. Thanks for the information. And I hope to talk to you again on the band. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. I'll say 73.
7-3s again. Thanks for the pickup.
Thank you. Thanks for the info on what your conditions are. 73. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Nate in Charlotte, North Carolina. QRZ. Kilo something Charlie Oscar Lima. Okay, that's Chad in Iowa. You are 5-4 here.
I got you. It's all 5-7. Yep, Iowa.
Thank you for the 5-7. Hey, let me know if it gets any better now. Let me switch over. Okay, is that any better?
It's actually a little worse.
Okay. Well, you're doing well here, Chad. What are your working conditions in Iowa?
We're pretty rainy up here right now.
Okay, what's your working conditions, your transceiver and antenna?
As far as, I guess I don't know what you mean.
What kind of antenna do you have?
Oh, right now I'm running a Carview HP100, and I'm on a FTDX10.
Okay, roger that, and I'm running a FTDX10 also, and a homebrew doublet antenna. I think you bumped your VFO just a little, but you're coming in here real well. I'll give you a 5-6 now, 5-6 into North Carolina. Hey, I appreciate you finding me.
Yep, 7-3.
73, Chad. I'll be clear with Kilo 5, Charlie Oscar Lima. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QRZ.
Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Mike Bravo.
Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Mike Bravo in Mississippi. My name is Nate. What is your handle?
My name is Increase. India, November, Charlie, Romeo, Echo, Alpha, Sierra, Echo. That's Increase, like increasing your time on the radio.
Yeah, Increase. Nice to meet you. You're doing really well. Your signal is booming. You're about to blow my speakers up. Great audio. 5910 over, North Carolina. What are your working conditions of your station? Over. Well, Increase, you just dropped down below the noise. I don't know if the bands just gave out on us or what. Try that again. Okay, Increase, I lost your audio. I'm trying to plug in some headphones here. and see if I can hear you. Just bear with me a second.
Said 73, and you were 5'9".
Okay, and she's a 5'5". She was 5'9". I'll just give her a 5'9", and I don't know what happened. I guess the band shifted. Thanks very much for that information.
No problem. She said the same thing. It just blacked out.
Yeah, that's what happens. Okay, QRZ.
Whiskey 2, Oscar Hotel Romeo.
Whiskey 2, Oscar Hotel Romeo. Michael in Florida, 5'9".
You're 5'9" as well. Where are you located?
I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, Michael.
Very nice signal, very clear. The audio's great.
Thank you very much, and yours too. What are you running there in Naples?
Icon 7300 and a 65-foot half-wave end fed in my attic. And 100 watts.
Wow, amazing. Well, you must have that in-fed set up just right in your attic, because I would have never known. But it is a pretty good long in-fed at 65 feet. Sounds really good. What's your secret? Did you ground it somehow or another, or bond it to something? Over?
Absolutely no secret. I just got it as high as I could in the... I'm in a condo, first of all, and I got it as high as I possibly could within the attic space that I had available, and then just snaked it around. I mean, it basically almost overlaps itself in a couple of places. So it's really, there's no secret. I just used what I had to make it work, and it does work quite well.
It sure does. You must get a lot of good reports. Obviously, something set up right there. Well, it sounds really good, Michael. I appreciate you finding me here on the bands, and I really enjoy the conversation. And you're running an IC 7300. Roger that. So you're about 600 miles away from me. My name is Nate, and nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Nate. My name is Mike. I appreciate your calling CQ, and you have a good evening, okay?
Yes, you have a good evening, too, 73. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, clear with Whiskey 2, Oscar Hotel Romeo. Great signal with the attic antenna. 73 from W4NDK. QRZ? Kilo Bravo 1, Whiskey Romeo Zulu. David or Dave, over?
Dave's fine. And we're up here in Maine. We're off the grid, running 100 watts in the wire. Got a G5 up in the air. There's a couple of them up in the air. We're running a G5 at the moment. And got a generator going in the shed. And a 7300 sitting on the desk in front of me. Just got back in from some deer hunting, and I'm having some hot soup. Back to you, Nate. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, Dave. I'm envious. That sounds great. And are you in your home QTH, or are you in a cabin somewhere?
Cabin that we have, it's about 4 miles from the home QTH. 4 miles from the home QTH. On QRZ, it shows the camp. Looking from the dock that's out front of it. We're on a river called the Sebec River. We're right smack dab in the middle of Maine, right smack in the middle of Maine. And nice little spot, some ducks and geese, and I run a muskrat trap line out front, checking it every once in a while when I get the windage knocked down so I can get out there. Sometimes I use a canoe to do it, or sometimes I use a small boat. But hey, we're having a good time here anyways, and I just got back in, so the fire is the next thing. Right now they got the fire inside of me, a little bit of red hot sauce in the soup, and a little bit something else in a red cup, and I'm playing a little bit of radio. Back to you, Nate.
Yeah, I'm looking at your beautiful cabin and beautiful Maine and the hunting. It looks great. Got a turkey there too. Awesome. Well, I'm envious, and have fun up there. That looks great. That center console boat looks a lot like a boat my brother has. His motor broke, and he bought another one, and that broke too, so I don't know what's going on with his boat right now, but that looks like a lot of fun. Good antenna on there too. What kind of radio do you have there on that boat, over?
That boat, that's a street boat. I was the park ranger up in the Allagash, beautiful 95-mile long. It's kind of like governed a bit by too, Nate.
Okay, roger that. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that must have been a fun job. Well, excellent. Well, thanks very much for the info and sharing the pictures. I put the pictures up on my YouTube stream. It's Go Amateur Radio if you want to hear your audio. And I really appreciate you getting back to me.
Hey, thank you very much. If I get a chance, I will check up on that. And it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You're doing a really fine job up here in Maine. You're a good 5.9 plus. Very nice copy. Very nice copy. It's nice listening to you talk to the other folks around the country as well. So have fun. Thank you very much for picking me up. And have a good night with Good DX. KB1WRZ.
Yeah, KB1WRZ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Nate, Charlotte, North Carolina, 73. And we'll do QRZ. CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ and standing by.
November 7, Mike Tango Whiskey.
November 7, Mike Tango Whiskey, Chester in Wyoming, and Cheyenne, you're 5-7 here, North Carolina.
Well, my goodness, I'll take that 5-7. I'm only putting out about 87 watts on an inverted V dipole. Apex about 25 feet. Beautiful day in Cheyenne, clear skies, just a light breeze, and I think we warmed up to about 50-some odd degrees today.
Yeah, roger that. I didn't catch the temperature. What was the temp?
Oh, I'm thinking about 50 degrees, somewhere in that area.
Yep, we had 55 today, 55, 57 degrees in North Carolina, blue skies. Sounds really nice. I'm going to put you down as a 5-7. Nice to meet you, Chester. And what is your transceiver there?
I'm using I've got a used TS-890 Kenwood, and she seems to be doing pretty good. Oh, the high today was 49, currently 48, feels like 43. Over.
Okay, QSL. I think Cheyenne might be in southern Wyoming. Are you anywhere near Big Sky, Montana?
Negative. Well, we're close, relatively speaking. We're about 450 miles to Montana, approximately. 400 to 450.
Okay, QSL. Yeah, we're heading there this winter with the kids. Awesome, Chester. Well, thanks for getting back to me. I'm running the FTDX10. My name is Nate. If you want to hear your audio, it's on YouTube at Go Amateur Radio. Over.
Okay, well, thanks, Mike. I'm just getting the station up and running. We just moved from Mississippi a year ago. There I had a 50-foot tower and 80-foot oak trees to hang a wire on. Here I'm in a residential area in a small backyard, so doing what I can do. Hopefully I'll have a ACOM 1010 app in line by this time next year. Over.
Yep, QSL. And why'd you move up there?
We have lived here before, some 30 years ago, and we moved job-related, and we had grandkids down in the south. They all moved up, grew up, and moved off, and we had about 4 acres. We were just busting our butts day in and day out in that heat and humidity, and it was a good place. I really enjoyed it. My wife grew some wonderful flowers. We fed upteen hundreds of birds, different varieties, and moved back to Wyoming, and we're glad we're here. Pros and cons, no matter where you live. I think our state tree here is a telephone pole. Over.
QSL, yeah, I love Wyoming. I've been there. It's been a long time, but I've been there before. A beautiful state. Well, have fun up there. Sounds like an interesting move, and you're happy where you are back in Wyoming. Enjoy it up there, Chester, and we'll hopefully catch you down the log. Over.
Over. Thanks so much for picking me up. Appreciate it. You have a great day. You're 5'7", easily, almost 5'9", good quality. Seems to be a high noise floor today, but everything seems to say it's supposed to be good radio conditions. Well, thanks for picking me up. Again, have a great day. 7-3 from Wyoming, November 7, Mike Tango Whiskey.
Yep, November 7, MTW W4NDK. Pleasure's all mine, 73. Catch you down the log. QRZ?
Victor Echo 3, Romeo Zulu, Quebec.
Ending in Papa, stand by. Victor Echo 3, Romeo Zulu, Quebec.
Roger, Victor Echo 3, Romeo Zulu, Quebec here. You're coming in nice 5 and 9 to Southern Ontario, and I heard that you're on YouTube, so I tuned in there. Man, I'm finding the volume very, very low. I'm trying to get it up as high as I can, so I'm wondering if that's intentional on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, you know, I have the audio gain turned up as loud as I can. I was having that problem last night. I think I need to do some adjustments here with it. I think after this QSO, I'll take a little break and adjust it. The audio input capture, it just doesn't really seem to be going up as high as it should. So not really sure why. Over.
Roger. Well, it still works just fine. I think it's a really neat idea the way you guys are doing this and streaming at the same time. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, you're doing 5 and 9 to Southern Ontario, and I'm using an ACOM 1000 amp, and I'm transmitting from a dipole that's strung up in the trees about 50 feet here at our family cottage in Tiny, Ontario.
Oh, it's working definitely. And you went into the yellow zone on the audio, so you must have kicked in the amp. Over.
No, I had the amp on the whole time. Over.
Okay. Tell me what was your antenna again?
It's a tuned monoband inverted V dipole, and I put it up in the trees about 50 feet. Over.
Well, that's pretty tall. That's pretty high. Good job, James. Sounds really good, and appreciate you coming into me here on the channel. Victor Echo 3, Romeo Zulu, Quebec. I'll get the audio fixed. But appreciate you finding me. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. 73 to you.
Hey, 73 to you as well, and keep doing what you're doing. That's pretty awesome. Cheers.
Cheers, and hey, enjoy skiing this winter if you're doing that. That's what I'm doing in Montana this winter. The station ending in Papa, please come back.
Yes, sir. This is Kilo Charlie 1. Very hot peppers. How are you this evening?
Doing really well. Is it Alex or Alexander?
Either one's fine. Nice to meet you. Coming in about 5'7". Great to make your contact.
Thank you. You're also 5'7", 5'5", 5'7" in North Carolina. I do detect a bit of RF in your signal. I hear some RF. Over.
Oh, I'll have to take a look at that. I'm hearing it both ways, so I'm not sure if I'm picking it up somewhere or I'm transmitting it west. But you're coming in through pretty clear. Back in North Carolina. What part of North Carolina are you in?
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of RF. I don't want you to damage your equipment. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Over.
Yeah, I'm at a 1-1 right now. I shouldn't be transitioning anything. I've been getting good reports, so it might not be on my end. Maybe somewhere in the middle here. But Charlotte's a great place. I've been down there once before, and I've had a good time down there. I hear you're doing YouTube. What's the name of your YouTube channel?
The YouTube channel is Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio. Roger?
Very good. I'll take a note. I always love to, if you're recorded, I'll take a listen because I can hear what you're saying. Sometimes it's hard to do that without having a recording to listen to, which is great. So very good. I'm glad to make your contact down there in Charlotte. Again, you're doing pretty well up here. Sorry, my scanner's going off.
Yep, and you'll be able to hear the RF in your signal. You go to my channel, you'll hear it. You'll hear it right away. So. All right, well, thank you for the contact, Alex. Nice to meet you. Kilo Charlie 1 Victor Hotel Papa, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. 73, thanks for the contact.
73, take care.
Take care. QRZ?
Kilowatt 0 Tango Delta.
Ending in Mike, stand by. Kilowatt 0 Tango Delta. Is that Gary?
Yep, this is Gary. How's my signal? I've been working on the radio here for a couple of weeks now. Hopefully it's putting out a good signal.
Yeah, it sounds very clean. Good audio. The band's not in great shape, but you're doing really well for Nebraska. Say you're a 5'7" here, 5'7".
Yeah, you're about 10 over. I might have the S meter set a little high, but that can be adjusted. This is a little Icom 706 Mark II, over.
QSL on the 706 Mark II. What's your antenna?
Trap dipole up about 30 feet.
Oh, it's working. Sounds really good. I'm running a homebrew doublet antenna. running 93 watts and a Yaesu FTDX10. And if you want to hear your audio, it's at Go Amateur Radio. I appreciate the contact, Gary, and 73.
Yeah, 73. Have a good evening.
Yeah, got a couple stations standing by, so I'm going to get over to them. But thanks very much for finding me, and nice QSO. Kilo Oscar Tango Delta 73 from Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. The station with Mike. The station with Mike.
Charlie Oscar 2 Hotel Mike.
Charlie Oscar 2 Hotel Mike, is that correct?
Correct. Charlie Oscar 2 Hotel Mike. What's up?
QSL Ernesto in Cuba. You're 5'7", great signal, 5'7", North Carolina.
Okay, 5'9" from Havana, Cuba. What's up?
QSL, and what are your working conditions there? Over.
Okay.
What is your antenna?
Okay, my connection is Icon. My station is Icon 710. 51 the power, 51 the power. My antenna is Chester multiband. Chester multiband, 80 metro. What's that?
QSL, well, it's definitely working for you, Ernesto. Awesome. And if you got me on YouTube, I'm at Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. You can hear your audio. Nice to make the contact, Ernesto. 73, my friend.
Okay,
73, that's Charlie Oscar 2 Hotel Mike in Cuba. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, Charlotte, North Carolina. QRZ?
KI5JZK.
KI5JZK?
Yes, how you doing tonight? I'm in Midland, Texas. My name is Francis. Over.
Oh, hey, Francis in Midland. You're 57 in North Carolina.
Roger, you're getting me about a 4 here, but you know that's normal because the wave propagation is crazy right now. Over.
Yeah, it's a little bit up and down right now, but you're doing well and sound really good here. What are your working conditions?
Yeah, I have an IC775 going into an Amatron 811A, and then that's going into a Pelstar 18.5K, and then I'm going off 18-foot antenna. It's only at ground level. Over.
Okay, well, it's definitely working, Francis. Sound really good. And I'm running an FTDX10 with a doublet antenna. I appreciate you finding me out here, and you're on my live stream. In the live stream, if you want to hear your audio, it's called Go Amateur Radio. Over.
Roger. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll let you go then, and you have a good evening and lots of QSOs. This is KI5JZK Clear 73, buddy.
Hey, 73. Thanks for coming in. QRZ?
Kilo 1, Germany 2, Mexico, Santiago, remote.
Kilo 1, Germany 2? Kilowatt, go ahead again.
You referring to the net. This is Kilowatt, Germany to Mexico, Santiago, Surf remote.
Kilowatt Golf to Mike Sierra in New York. Lal, you are 5 and 9 here, North Carolina.
Thank you so much, Nate, for that 5 and 9. You're also 5 and 9 with me here on my computer. And like I said, I'm using a remote station. I'm located here in Yonkers, New York, as you saw. But the remote station is located in Fort Lauderdale, in Florida. The radio there is a TS590 trigger. The antenna is a V configuration, about 100 feet up there. Over.
Okay, QSL on the TS590 and 100 feet up. Well, it sounds good. Great signal. 5-9 here. Kilowatt Golf 2, Mike Sierra in New York. To the Fort Lauderdale remote. Thanks for finding me on my YouTube channel is Go Amateur Radio. Over.
RTO7 the Go YouTube Radio. I will look into that after I'm done having a tutor with you. And by the way, I'm using a lapel microphone connected to the laptop, and that's what I'm working you, Nate. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Well, it's definitely working. That's really cool. What kind of remote setup is it? It's a TS590S. That is a Kenwood, correct?
Roger, Roger, Roger.
Okay, well, it's definitely working. Thanks very much for the contact there, Lal, and I hope to catch you again on the band. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, QR 73 to you, Lal, and hope to catch you down the log.
I'll log you in a QR set when I'm done with the QSO. Then go to that GoTube. Was that GoTube? Is GoTube, what, say it again, over, what was that YouTube channel again, over?
Yes, the YouTube channel is Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio, over.
Copy, Go Amateur Radio, YouTube, you got it. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, kilowatt comes through Mike Sugar Remote. 73 is Nate, God bless, have a great day, sir, bye-bye.
73, bye-bye. Nice to make contact. QRZ?
Whiskey 0, Tango, Mobile, Delta.
Ending in Delta, stand by. Whiskey 0, X-ray Tango, Mobile, Stephen, Kansas, over.
Roger, Roger. Yep, we're 18-wheel mobile, trying to get back to Wichita today. How you doing?
Doing well. You're doing great with the mobile. What is your antenna there, Stephen?
I have a Yaesu FTDX 101. I'm sorry. I have a Yaesu FT891, and have a $30 hand stick out on the window bracket, over.
Well, don't change a thing. I use those ham sticks myself when I'm mobile, and they definitely work. It sounded great there. And then the 891 sounds good, too. So, excellent. Steven, is it Steven or is it Steve?
Well, I appreciate the flowers for sure. Yeah, you're sounding good back this way. Very good audio. And I'm fixing to come into a little town, so I may start getting a lot of static from the town, and I may lose you. But I appreciate you taking my call very much. This is Whiskey 0, X-ray Tango, Mobile.
Okay, Stephen, drive safely. This is Nate here, and check out your audio on Go Amateur Radio when you get back. 73.
Thank you so much. 73.
Okay, ending in Delta, go ahead. Kilo India 5, India Zulu Delta. Thanks for 5-9. Unfortunately, you're just above the noise. You're about a 51 here in North Carolina, William. Yep, 73. Nice to meet you.
Whiskey 9, Zulu Victor Echo.
Juliet Victor Echo, stand by. November 9, go ahead. The 9 station, go ahead. Juliet Victor Echo, go ahead.
This is Whiskey 9, Z Victoria, England.
Whiskey 9, Zanzibar, Victoria, Echo, Benjamin, Illinois, 5-9.
Hey, QSL, you're also 5-9 to India Lima. Can I get the Callsign slowly and phonetically, please?
Callsign is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilowatt.
QSL, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the contact. Tell me about your working conditions there. What is your antenna and your station?
Working conditions are Yaesu FT890. I heard you talking to that guy in the truck. He has an 891. I have an 890. The difference is there's no antenna tuner in mine. I didn't come with one, so I'm on a Yaesu FT890 with a simple dipole antenna out the back.
Okay, well, it's working. And the FT891 does not have a tuner either. I have one of those. I used to have two of them. But, yeah, awesome. Well, it's definitely working for you, Benjamin. 5-9 here in North Carolina. thanks for coming in on the CQ calling, and I really appreciate the contact. Over.
Hey, QSL, thank you very much. You're sounding great in Illinois.
You're sounding great in North Carolina, and you can hear your audio on Go Amateur Radio. 73, that's Whiskey 9 Zulu Victor Echo. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. QRZ?
Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Hotel Bravo.
Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Hotel Bravo. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSO, my name is Mike, Austin, Texas. You're 5'9" here with a lot of background noise tonight for some reason. QSO?
Yeah, it is a noisy band tonight. You're 5'9", Michael, in North Carolina to Austin, Texas. Tell me about your antenna and radio.
Awesome. I have a FT710 barefoot at 100 watts and a G5 RV Mini in the roof of my workshop.
Okay, and so is the G5 RV inside your workshop?
That's correct. It's indoors as high as I possibly get it, so probably about 16 feet. My shop is 40 feet long, so it turns and bends about 6 feet on either end to make, I don't know what kind of shape you would, two in-length L's, I guess.
Wow, it's definitely working. Definitely working. Congratulations on that. That you're the second person tonight I've talked to that has an indoor antenna that's working really well, and then one guy had the gutters tuned up on his as an antenna. Well, sounds really good, Michael. Thanks very much for the contact. I'm on a doublet antenna, a homebrew doublet, made out of 26 gauge soda beams wire and chopsticks. Thank you for the contact. You'll hear your audio if you'd like on Go Amateur Radio. If you want to go look at YouTube. Over.
I'll go look for it. What was your name again?
Name is Nate, short for Nathan.
Awesome. 73s. Have a great evening, and I will go check it out. Have a good evening.
Have a good evening, 73. And there was another station standing by. Go ahead. CQ, Whiskey 4 NDK. I'll take one more, and then I'm going to shut down the live stream for now. Might start it back up later. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ from Charlotte, North Carolina. Over.
Kilo Charlie 1, Tango India Lima.
Kilo 6, Alpha, Alpha.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 1 standby, and I had a Kilo 6 Alpha, Alpha. Go ahead.
Roger, this is Kilo 6, Alpha, Alpha. You are 5x9 into the Los Angeles Maritime Museum. Go ahead.
All right, the LA Maritime Museum. Beautiful signal from the Maritime Museum to Charlotte, North Carolina. And my name is Nate, and you are, if you want to hear your audio, it's on Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. Over.
Terrific. I'll give it a shot. Thank you for being there. This is Kilo 6, Alpha, Alpha, 73. Good day.
73, thanks for coming in. And there was a Kilo Charlie 1 station.
Yeah, good evening, Nate. It's Kilo Charlie 1, Tango India Lima. And you're 5'9" plus up here in the state of Maine, are you?
QSL, Ralph, you're 5'7" in North Carolina. What are your operating conditions from Maine?
We're currently operating an FTDS-10 into a hex beam at about 100 watts.
Definitely working for you. Second person I talked to tonight in Maine. I'm envious. Beautiful state, and really appreciate you coming in. I'm going to stop and get a drink of water downstairs and maybe start back up the live stream later on, but you can hear your audio on my live stream on YouTube if you're so inclined. Over.
Oh, Roger, maybe we'll check it out here in a few minutes. Over.
Okay, Ralph. Thank you very much, and appreciate you coming back to my CQ. And from Charlotte, North Carolina, my name is Nate, and my call sign is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. You can look that up on YouTube, and you'll see my live stream. 73, Ralph, Kilo Charlie 1, Tango India Lima. Great audio from Whiskey 4 NDK.
73, Nate. Good evening.
Hey, good evening. Have a nice winter up there. And we're going to shut it down. We'll turn this back over to normal amateur use. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo going QRT.